Vicky here with you, and today we're making some cards using the same paper packs. By the way, in the video, not the last one you saw last week, but the one before on the Monday, because last week I treated you to two videos. So the one on the Monday where I asked you to guess how many cards I was going to make, there's 36 pages in this paper pack, and right now I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So 23 sheets. So there's still plenty to work with. More than half. Doesn't even show that I've been at this for a while. But yeah. And I loved seeing all the guesses that you guys put out. My goal is to make as many of the bigger cards as possible, but then using the scraps on tiny cards for Etsy, and I will probably put those aside so that next year when it comes time to being close to Christmas, I will have all my mini cards for Etsy ready, because now it's too late to use them for orders. It's going to be more in January, and then, you know, it's not really good cards for that. But yeah, so that's the point. I still have some toppers here that I didn't use in the last video. I still have a bunch of those scraps. So basically I put everything in a bin and then close it, and so that I have everything ready for the next card making session, and that I'm not looking for everything. Somebody mentioned in the video the idea of using cutting out the Santa. That's a very good idea. However, that means even more toppers and even more of everything, which I don't really want. Like, I want to bang out cards. That's what I want. I want to use up this paper pack because I'm already fed up of looking at it. Basically, that's what happens, and I'm sure that I'm not the only one that does that. Is that you get a paper pack, you like it, but then after a while you just get tired of seeing it because, you know, like, you've been working with it for so long, and then you end up getting a new pack and a new pack and a new pack, and so on and so forth, and then you created a paper monster like I have. I could use some of this, like some, for example, like this is not necessarily Christmas related. Even these could be like more winter, I guess, or like this could be used for Valentine's because it's red. But you know, I'm trying to do all Christmas cards and get it done. And yeah, so we'll use this one because it has this big thing. I'm thinking that maybe Snowman would be a good one. Maybe we should go with blues today. Feeling blue would be a good color to go with today. So I've got some blue papers. Let's just start the timer and get going with this. Okay, and get some cards done. So I hope you guys had a very wonderful Christmas time if you celebrate Christmas or whatever other holiday that you might have been celebrating. I hope that you're spending fun time with the family. I'm still on vacation, so I'm loving that. Well, I'm filming this on the Wednesday before Christmas because I'm going away for Christmas to my dad's, and then coming back on the Monday. So obviously need to have the card video done. I was I wasn't sure, because when I made the last video, I thought, you know, like, good, I'm gonna have 2 videos done. But then I just felt like I wanted to give you guys an extra little something, and I thought it'd be fun for you guys to have more videos during the Christmas time. So I might do the same thing again this time and do 2 videos. I don't know. I can't promise it. I do not know if it's gonna happen. But the more videos I do right now, the more of this paper pack I can get done, and then you know, come New Year, I can use new papers. And I can tell you, I'll be fed up of doing Christmas cards, because I've been doing them since November now. So I'm anxious to start doing other cards. I'm thinking I want maybe to cut out this guy and not just use the big him the way he is. I've got all the toppers beside me, the toppers that's basically the gift tags that I got at the dollar store. Those could be used as well as card toppers. I'm actually wondering if I'm gonna go after Christmas time to a Michael's and see if they have more of that cranberry type of paper. But then I'm wondering if I really need it, and thinking I probably really don't. I could put him over here and then maybe put snowflakes. It's a bit big. Maybe put 2 snowflakes like that with some bling inside them. This one is a broken snowflake. It's missing the 2 little pieces. Okay, so we're gonna put that one in the bin and pull one out. That's the part with these little wood pieces. They're very delicate, and often they get banged up and pieces end up being missing. Got myself a gel nail machine and to do my nails at home, and it was the first time using it, so I didn't do as great of a job as I think I could have done, and I'm hoping to get these taken off and redo them before Christmas. But I don't want to do them like right away, because I've got a feeling like I'm going to be crafting and doing stuff at the studio and cleaning, and I don't want to break them anymore. So if you see that they're messy, that's the reason. I'm trying to have nice nails for the videos, but this being said, I couldn't stand going to the nail salon all the time. First of all, it gets expensive. Second of all, I just don't feel like I have the time to sit there and do that, and it would really annoy me when I would go and then my nails would get broken right away. It's happened a few times, that like the last few times I ended up going, which is why I stopped going altogether, just because I couldn't, like, it's really annoying having to go back because your nails are broken, and I'm not very delicate let's just say that. When I'm working, I just use my hands and pull at stuff with my nails, and yeah, that's how they get broken. And so hoping that now with this machine, having it at home, I can do that while watching TV, and it doesn't take that long. Now my question to myself is, how is it going to be to remove the actual gel on top? So I've got the stuff necessary to do that as well. So now I need to do that probably tomorrow night. Tomorrow is my husband's birthday. He's turning 54. I just turned 53. It's lots of stuff in December with Christmas and things. So we celebrated my birthday on the weekend, and we're going to celebrate his birthday on this Friday. So basically the Friday before you're going to see this video. So here's the first card. Simple but cute, using the topper obviously that I had from the previous card. And by the way, one of the cards, the videos, I think it's not the one you just saw, but the one before, I had done some stickles on top of a card. And you can bet when I went to stamp my logo on the back that says that it's handmade by me, I messed up the stickles, because that's just how I roll. I just messed it up. So it wasn't surprising. I knew it was at risk, but I thought by that time it was dry, but clearly it wasn't. And yeah, always do that. Always. The story of my life. I love stickles. I love anything that's glimmer, but if it has drying time, there's a big chance that I'm gonna mess it up. Like a very big chance that I'll mess it up. It's just the nature of the beast. That's what I do. So I'm thinking this, and then I could put this on top. Now I don't know which topper I want to use this on, but we'll figure that out after. Okay, I have this piece that I could put something on, but then I feel like I'm hiding too much of this. But this little guy looks very similar to the one that's there, so how about using him as a topper? I'm thinking that this would be very appropriate. How adorable, right? Maybe I could put a piece of paper and put the sentiment at the bottom here. Move this sticky piece. Yeah, maybe I could put just a sentiment right there. So do that. And then I'll figure out the sentiment, and then I'll cut out the piece. Just because if it's a bigger one, then maybe I'm going to need more room for it. So I'm going to use again one of the digital sets that I have in my Etsy store. So there's three, I have 3 different sets. And I think I'm going to use the pale blue for this one. I'm going to use the set that is more snow related. Thinking maybe Snuggle. Where is it? Snuggle and watches snow. Would that be pretty, or would it be better if it was the darker one? I love that you can print them ahead of time and just have them all ready. So I have them in 3 colors. I've got the black, I've got the pale blue, and the darker blue. So, or maybe the black, because of the fact that he's got a black hat. I'm changing my mind all the time. Yeah, maybe it's a black because it's got a black hat. Okay, so I'm gonna put him over here, and then I'm gonna put the snowman, the sentiment right over here, and I think I'm gonna cut it down so that I can still see some of the other portion of the paper. So otherwise, I feel like it's gonna hide too much of the paper. I don't want to put extra, another layer of type of paper, because I'm thinking it's going to be too much. Okay. No, I need to cut this though. Oh yes, I like that a lot. I think that's super cute. And he's just the right topper. Like, he looks a lot like the little snowman that you see in there, except that he has a nose that's bigger. But he does look a lot like the snowman in the paper. Okay, so there's that. Let's make another one. So I get asked a lot about what do I do with my cards. I send out a lot of cards. I send out cards for people that give me Etsy orders, friends, family. So I have I would say between 50 and 100 cards that I send out per year, depending on the year. This year was about 75. Last year I sent over 100 because I had a lot of pen pals at the time. This year I ran out of time to pen pals, so unfortunately it meant cutting down on sending out those. But yeah, I send out a lot of cards, so I use a lot of those. But in the past I've also gifted them. That's a nice way of using them. So I'm thinking maybe this one first. So obviously, like, if you don't send out cards, you're not going to be needing many. It's kind of obvious, but it depends on everybody, you know. Maybe I could put cut out the snowman again. Maybe that's what I should do. And see, I could have layered more and used up more of my paper, but I'm just not feeling I'm just not liking the way it's turning out. So I don't want to just use up paper for the sake of using up the paper. I want to like the cards that I'm making, so that's a big thing for me. Of course, I've got paper scraps everywhere now, so I'm gonna lose my scissors and everything probably. Okay, so now I'm thinking it's too matchy-matchy, but I want to use this to put the sentiment. I need to pop him up. I don't know if I have some scraps, like blue cardstock that I could use. Oh, maybe I have in my smaller pieces some glue or something that I could use for him. Or some black. I feel like that's too close. That's so close to the inside of his stomach, like it looks a lot similar, even with the details of it. Oh, I was gifted this paper. Not quite. How about changing this thing? It could be pretty. I had put it close because I knew it was in the right colors with what I was possibly doing. So I don't want it too large. And then oops, don't want to cut my fingers off. What do I have? Feeling holiday cheer would be fun. I'll use that one. Okay, I want to use this one. The reason I cut the bottom here is because it's easier when the paper's tall instead of small, because otherwise I end up risking cutting my fingers off. So I try to make as many of the cuts as possible to limit the chance of me hurting myself. in the process of card making. That would not be fun. So let's glue this down. Holiday cheer. So you can see, like, these have been really simple cards. I haven't put a lot of embellishments or things. They're separate. I could make them multiples of the same. I just don't like if you follow my channel, you've heard me say that often. I just get bored, so I don't want to be bored and to be making the same card over and over again. Obviously, if you're making many, that might be an option. I try to give you guys a lot of different options. Even though I feel like I've done pretty much all the types of cards possible and that I don't have anything else to show you. I know that you guys still come up to see my videos, so I guess you still find stuff that's interesting. I'm feeling like this guy, because he's big, I might be able to just pull it off, just leaving him big. And just maybe I could put the sentiment at the top in this case instead. Yeah, I'm thinking I want to leave him big. So, cut this down like so. I still have this piece that I could technically use to put the sentiment. Something like that. And then I saw at one point I had a seasons reading that was already started. Yes. And this is just printed on regular copy paper, so nothing fancy. Nothing fancy at all. Here we go. Yeah, I think that will finish this card off. And I like sometimes when they're flat like that, because if I'm sending them international, it's not as costly as if I put a lot of stuff on them and that they get heavy, because it gets heavy fast. So we've made 4 cards this time around. Four snowman cards actually. Wow, so I've used up all the snowmans that I had in the paper pack, the toppers I mean, because obviously there's still there's still snowman paper, but I've used up all the toppers. The only toppers I still have are these. And I had another one that said Season's Greetings. What did I do with it? Oh, there it is. And another tree. So I've got 3 trees and ornament, a Santa, a deer, and the Season's Greetings. And then those toppers will be finished, but I still have a lot of the papers. So basically we've used up 2 pieces of paper, and that's it. It's going to be a long process, guys. I hope you're in for the long haul. I swallowed in the wrong hole. So hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you guys soon. I'm maybe doing another video, who knows, so you might see me before New Year's. And if I don't, well, I wish you all a very happy New Year. But yeah, I might surprise you another time. So love you guys so much. Take care and see you soon. Bye.